Hi, I'm Sebastian, and today I want to tell you about Margarito Herrera's coffee. We are currently featuring this coffee as a filter in our R2 family of coffees. Now, I met Margarito back in 2012, and at that time, he was selling all of his coffee as wet parchment. And without getting too technical, wet parchment is a coffee that has been partially washed and dried and then sold to an intermediary who then finishes the drying and sells the coffee for their own profit. And they're buying the coffee at quite a discount from the farmer. It's a practice that is quite common in Honduras, and I think it's also a practice that is one of the main contributing factors to the poverty that you see amongst many Honduran coffee farmers. But in 2012, Margarito took the plunge and decided to process his own coffee fully, and we bought all of it. And that was the start of our relationship. And we paid a very good price for it, which I believe was maybe 7 to 8 times what he would have gotten in the wet parchment market. Since then, I've seen Margarito's life change. He's built a new house, he's bought more land, he's planted more coffee, and he's even been able to gift his 2 sons, Kevin and Evan, new land for their own coffee farm, which is something that started a couple of years ago, producing a couple of years ago. And in fact, some of this coffee is made up of coffee that comes from Kevin and Evan's farm. Now, some of the work that I do in Honduras is to find emerging and new coffee producers and talk to them about the benefits of processing their own coffee and doing quality, not just from a cup quality perspective, but also from their own well-being perspective. And I use Margarito and his family as an example of a great success story. And I think it's one that gives me a lot of pride, both personally and professionally, to see Margarito's progression over the last decade. So let's focus our attention a little bit to the cup. I have a lot to say about Margarito's coffee, but I'll start by saying that it's one of my favorites every year. The coffee is packed with tropical fruits, it's got great citrus qualities, but it's just also really elegant and balanced. And it's a coffee that I could drink every day, all year long. The coffee comes from the Santa Barbara region, in particular a region called El Cielito, which is a beautiful part of Honduras. It's lush, undulating, and it's quite humid, which I think contributes to the great character of this coffee. In the cup, I start off with like a really nice orange note, followed by some brown sugar, and then there's a bunch of different tropical notes. I would say the closest that I can think of right now is tamarind. It's a lovely coffee, lovely. So you can find this coffee online and in all of our cafes while supplies last. This is a seasonal product, and once it runs out, we'll have to patiently wait until the next harvest. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more coffee videos.